All right, let's talk about something that might be costing your service business thousands of dollars in lost jobs and wasted ad spend. It's a silent problem, but it's directly tied to your bottom line, your website's speed.
So let me ask you something. You're running Google Ads, right? You see the clicks coming in, which feels good. You're paying for every single one. But then you look at your schedule and the phone just isn't ringing like it should be. Does that sound at all familiar?
Look, if that rings a bell, you are definitely not alone. It's one of the most common, most frustrating problems in all of advertising. You're getting the traffic, but that traffic just isn't turning into actual customers. And it's so easy to think, oh, it must be the ad, or maybe my keywords are wrong. But a lot of the time, the real problem happens after the click.
And that problem is what we call a silent killer for your ad campaigns. It's something hiding right there in plain sight, and it can totally sabotage your results without you even knowing it. And that thing is your website's loading speed.
Now, to really get why this is so important, we have to look at this from your customer's perspective. Let's put ourselves in their shoes for a minute. What's actually going on in those few seconds right after they click on your ad?
Think about it. If someone has a burst pipe where their AC dies in the middle of July, they are not casually browsing. They are in a hurry. They have a serious, urgent problem, and they clicked your ad because they believe you can solve it, and solve it fast. They're expecting an immediate answer.
So how long do you have to give them that answer? 3 seconds. That's it. The data on this is pretty brutal. More than half of all people on their phones will just give up and leave if your website takes any longer than 3 seconds to show up. That's your entire window.
And the penalty for being even a little slow is huge. Google's own research shows that when a page's load time goes from just 1 second to 3 seconds, the probability of a visitor bouncing, that is, leaving immediately, jumps up by 32%. A tiny 2-second delay could be costing you a third of your potential customers.
And it gets much, much worse. If your page takes 5 seconds to load, the chance of that person leaving skyrockets by an incredible 90%. At that point, you've almost certainly lost them before they've even had a chance to see your phone number.
This really sums up how a customer thinks in that moment. They're not attached to your business yet. They'll just hit the back button and click the very next ad on the list, which is your competitor. They know someone else can fix their problem, and they're just going to go with whoever is fastest.
But you know, it's not just impatient customers who notice this stuff. Google is watching very, very closely. You have to remember Google's main goal. They want to give their users the best possible answers. And that experience doesn't just stop with the ad itself. They care a lot about what happens after someone clicks, because if they send a user to a slow, frustrating page, it makes Google look bad.
This is exactly why they have a metric called landing page experience. You can basically think of it as a report card that Google gives your website. They're asking, is this page helpful? Is it relevant? Is it easy to use? And one of the biggest factors in that grade is your page loading speed. So this really becomes a tale of two pages. If your page is slow, Google sees that as unhelpful. Your ad's quality rating goes down, and as a result, Google literally makes you pay more for every click. They might even start showing your ad less often. But if your page is fast, the exact opposite happens. Google sees it as helpful, your rating goes up, you end up paying less per click, and your ad gets shown more often.
So what's the bottom line here? Well, it all comes down to money. A slow website isn't just a technical annoyance. It's a real financial problem that hits your business from two different directions.
Let's break down this double cost. It's a painful combination. First, you lose the actual customer who clicked your ad. And second, you end up paying Google more money for the privilege of losing that customer.
So here's the first cost, the lost job. That customer with the urgent problem, they bounced from your slow site and are now on the phone with your competitor. You literally just paid for a click that resulted in a booked job for someone else.
And here's the second cost, the wasted ad spend. Because of that poor landing page experience score, Google is penalizing you with higher costs for every click. This just means your daily ad budget gets eaten up way faster and you get fewer chances to actually book a job.
Okay, but it's not all bad news. Not at all. Just understanding this problem is the first and most important step to fixing it. And inside that fix, there's actually a pretty powerful opportunity. Think about it. In a crowded local market where pretty much everyone is running similar ads, a fast-loading, easy-to-use website is a massive competitive advantage. While your competitors are losing customers because their sites are slow, you can be the one that provides that instant, smooth experience the customers are actually looking for.
So let's just boil this all down. What are the key takeaways?
A slow page isn't passive. It actively loses you jobs. It forces you to waste your ad money. But a fast page? That delivers exactly what an impatient customer wants. And that makes page speed way more than just an IT issue. It is a powerful business tool for growth. So, I'll leave you with one final, crucial question to think about. Take a good, honest look at your online presence and ask yourself, is my website a tool that's helping me win jobs, or is it accidentally sending my best customers straight to the competition?
If you found this explanation helpful, go ahead and subscribe for more practical insights that connect your marketing directly to your bottom line.
And of course, if you want an expert team to help turn your Google ad spend into a reliable stream of real calls and booked jobs, visit us at Proper Marketers. Thanks for watching.